You're getting solved.
Candy's on this peace kick now. She wants out.
Why the fuck you keep calling her Candy? Her name is Casey Lennox. Where did that even come from?
Sis has a reputation now.
And you think that shit is cool?
While you're away, Carl, shit got hard. Casey's a thick-headed girl. She likes to do her own thing, and she doesn't fucking listen.
And you think that's okay? Christopher, you can't be serious.
What's going on, world? I'm Wesley from A Connection TV, the network, the one channel on YouTube where we actually adopt similar connections to spot our differences, and the creator of the one online streaming network where, once again, we actually adopt similar connections to spot our differences. If you aren't a subscriber to aconnectiontv.com, you are missing out on some top choice, prime, grade A original content from your boy here and all of our actors and directors and writers that I have working for the cause of diversity and entertainment, god darn it. aconnectiontv.com. Check this trailer out real quick.
You know, the mercenaries weren't so tied up in this play by the rules shit. Things could be a little sexier.
Don't share bitches.
Well, we're good then, because I'm not a bitch. Be nice to me, because not only am I not gonna kill your little mutt of a sister, I actually know who stole your money.
How do you know about that?
It's simple. I'm good. It's clear you two got some work to do. It's crazy how something could be staring at you right in your face and you too blinded to see it. I'm gonna need y'all to do better. This is embarrassing. Oh, and Carl, you are the cuter one.
Right now, if you subscribe in April and use the promo code new subscriber, you get the first 3 months at 25% off. That's the first 3 months at 25% off. Or you could just save money throughout the year and just buy a year subscription, because you save money if you just buy the year subscription. But shout out to the 308 subscribers that we have so far. I can't wait to show you what's coming up. There's more and more and more coming up. And then also the popular show that's on the network, H-O-E, was submitted into a trailer fest, and I had the opportunity to see it on full big screen, and it was just super, super dope. The actors, some of the actors, well, the actors that went with me, that was their first time seeing themselves on a big screen in an actual cinema, Regal Cinema Theaters. So shout out to Trailer Fest in Atlanta, shout out to Man Robinson, and I can't wait to check out ATL Access. But go to aconnectiontv.com to subscribe. So much more is coming your way. If you are an actor, a writer, or director in Atlanta or surrounding Atlanta area, email us at actvcastings@gmail.com for more information. Now, Miss Cara Maria. Before I get into Cara Maria, let me just say what I'm talking about. We are talking about Season 33 Challenge, probably the best season in a long time. Episode 11, entitled Simple Plan. And, of course, we're talking about Wes. Now, if you guys have followed the show like I followed the show for so long, sometimes I forget about the episodes. There's been so many seasons and so many episodes, it's hard to keep up with everybody and everything and all the amounts of wins and losses and so forth and so on. But one thing that I can count on remembering is how drastically these people have changed from when I remember them in the beginning to where they are now. Okay? Probably the only one person that has stayed consistent, well, there's a couple people that have stayed consistent. Jesus. Bananas definitely has stayed consistent. He's always been a jerk. But the guy that keeps losing, crap, he's super hot, super sexy. Theo, Liam. What y'all know who I'm talking about? He was on this season and he lost. I don't know why his name is not coming to my head right now, but he remains to be the same. CT changed drastically. He went from horrid to hero. You know what I'm saying? But the two people that I'm talking about that changed drastically that are still on the show right now, Wes used to be a good guy. I used to like Wes. Wes used to stand for something to me. He was always political, even in his wet behind the ear days. But he was just always cool, calm, and collected, and you knew what he was really going to do. But now in the last couple of seasons, he's become a jerk. He's become a political bananas. And I don't like the way he's playing his game now. He's playing it like he's in the Big Brother house, and honestly, he should just try out for Big Brother. He should definitely try out for Big Brother because that's where he belongs. Cara Maria, I think, has changed drastically. She used to be like a great competitor, used to be someone that I used to care about. When bananas would pick on her, I would be on her side, and I just always wanted her to be victorious. And she was always a good competitor. Now she's, oh, you're friends with Kyle. I don't want to be friends with you no more. Or Kyle, let's throw Kyle in. Let's throw Kyle in. That D had to be extremely good for her to still be concerned about Kyle. I mean, you have Paulie, your now boyfriend, currently still boyfriend, from what I've heard. And beautiful man, beautiful, dope competitor of a man. You have him, ultra alpha man, and you're still concerned about this dude, Kyle. I don't understand it. And then you have Paulie trying to reason with his mind and save Kyle. Last time, Kyle ended up winning, where he should have threw in Wes. And it's just like, Cara Maria, what the hell is your problem? So we start this episode off. So hit the likes button for me real quick and hit the subscribe button. We started this episode off with Kyle winning. Paulie threw him in, and he takes Devon, Maddie, and Nany to a Burger King fest. I don't really care for Burger King like that. Their food is not the best. I used to love their fries, and I used to love that flat, long chicken sandwich thingamabob, but I don't even like that no more. Their lettuce is slimy. I'm over and done with Burger King, McDonald's. Only one of those three, one of the original three fast food chains I could deal with is Wendy's, out of those three. But I'm a Chick-fil-A head. And Chick-fil-A is so good. Arby's is so good. And so, I'm not really necessarily here for this whole dinner thing. I mean, they're cool. Everybody's getting along. That's great. I'm glad Devon is still in the game, but Devon has been sucking the last couple of competitions. And, she's been beasting in the eliminations, but I don't want her to have to keep going to an elimination just to come back. That's just crap. She's been horrible. So I'm glad that she's still in the game. I'm glad she's without Bear, but I just hate the fact that she's bumming out in the competitions. Paulie sees what Wes is doing. He confronts Wes. Wes says he is not protecting Kyle. Of course, Wes thinks that he's in the Big Brother house, so he's going to lie to anybody he can lie to. But it's very interesting to see how scared Wes really is of Paulie. And I thought that Wes was not necessarily particularly scared of anyone, but he is petrified. And it's just alarming to see him that way. Nany asks Wes if she could trust him. Wes says Nany is good at politics and average at everything else. Says the guy that's the same way. You're good at politics and average at everything else. You have not been beasting in these challenges, Wes, and you have been escaping these eliminations by the skin of your teeth, by the enamel of your teeth. Highway to Hell is the name of the challenge. Paulie says you have to be stupid not to get this puzzle. Sorry, Kyle, Devon, Turbo, Georgia. I think Georgia bombed on this as well. Everybody who bombed on this, Paulie thinks you're stupid. The top three that won, though, were Maddie, Wes, and D. And Paulie and Cara Maria could have definitely wanted anybody else to be in that top three, but those three. Devon timed out, Kyle timed out. I was over it. I was so annoyed, especially at Devon. Cara tells Nany that if you are friends with them, then I won't have your back. She says, you run with Kyle, and so we are not cool. Nany has always been a spitfire and a guy lover. In all of these competitions, she's always humping on somebody. I just want her to win something. I just want her to beast at something and win something, because Nany has a lot of this. It's like she has a lot of bark, but no bite. And so at this moment where she's barking at Cara Maria, I'm like, yeah, but if you went up against Cara Maria, she would beat you. At the same time, I'm looking at Cara Maria like, chick, why are you worried about a dick that's no longer yours? Why are you concerned about Kyle? Why are you so butthurt about Kyle? Yeah, he screwed you on national TV, but you're screwing yourself by still caring about a dude when you have a boyfriend on your season. When you have a boyfriend, period. I don't understand. Devon is not stupid. She says, let's make a deal and keep me safe, and all four of us keep each other safe. Wes says, no thanks. Now, Wes politicking to come up with this plan. When the three of them go into the tribunal and Wes says, okay, now welcome to my master class and blah, 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 blah. I'm like, first of all, bruh, look here. I don't need your help to assist me in anything. And that's where I'm thinking that Dee and Maddie are going with this. But then at the end of the conversation, they end up doing what he wants them to do anyways. And Maddie's like, well, I have to learn from him. At the same time, I'm thinking that Maddie is smart enough, because she's been beasting, to understand that she doesn't need anybody in this house. Not really, anyway. If she keeps performing the way that she is, no girl is going to pick her for an elimination, one. And she's just been beasting too, so she doesn't have to kiss anybody's ass. At least I think Maddie is definitely in that position, and so is Paulie definitely in that position. So at the end, when she's like, I'm gonna play my own game, but then she does what Wes wants her to do anyways, I was just beside myself. Like, really, chick? Devon, I love Devon. And Georgia, she's losing herself a little bit without Bear. But she is a competitor. I can say that she is, although she timed out and couldn't figure out the freaking puzzle. She is a good competitor. She's come through when she's needed to come through. In times with Hunter, it's just been proven. And I don't know what's going on with Hunter. Hunter's been like MIA after the whole Turbo situation. And I don't know if Turbo punked the hell out of him. Now he don't want to be on the show no more. But something happens next week. But I like Georgia when she's competitive, and I like Georgia when she's thinking for herself. So in the tribunal, Georgia's like, yeah, I'll do it. And then everybody goes to, and Cara Maria's like, yeah, I'll do it. Cara Maria goes to Paulie. Paulie at the beginning is like, no, I'm not here for it. But then Paulie's like, well, it's not a male elimination, so I really shouldn't care. Let me support my girlfriend. And so Cara Maria does what Wes wants her to do. And she goes to Wes, and Wes is like, oh, can we meet in the pool room? And then Wes talks to Paulie and Cara Maria, and it is what it is. Honestly, I see Paulie going against Wes. I really do, in terms of going against his word. I definitely do. I don't see Paulie trying to save Wes at all. But when Wes tries to get Devon to politic, Devon is like, no, I'm sorry. I'm not here for you. I'm not here for you, especially when we talked about my mothering skills. Devon is definitely that chick when it comes to bossing up, when she needs to boss up. I just wish she was better at competitions. And Devon, if you're watching this, sis, I know you probably seen this review. I'm not saying that I could do better than you. I'm just saying I wish you were bossing at these competitions. That's it. Devon says that Wes is Rumpelstiltskin, and Georgia and Devon make a deal together. Is Georgia really going to hold up to this deal? I'm not sure. But the two of them definitely are odd women out. And they don't have really too many people that's readily out to keep them. Maybe Nany and Maddie and Kyle is for Devon, but Georgia doesn't really have anybody there in her corner. Georgia retracts her deal with Wes, and I thought that was boss ass. I really do. You should never put yourself in a position in any one of these competitions to lay low and get raped. You just shouldn't. You should never put yourself in any position to lay low and get dry humped. It's just not a good situation at all. And Georgia definitely decides that she is not going to just lay down and take it. She is going to fight back. And I love this type of Georgia when she exists. You know what I'm saying? Maddie, Cara, and Dee make a deal with Cara, and they say they won't call each other's names. When we get to the killing floor, Maddie calls out Georgia. Dee calls out Devon, and Wes calls out Georgia because she's a good runner. Okay. Kyle is upset that Maddie doesn't call Cara Maria, and I'm like, oh my God, can we be done with this shit? Like, either the three of you have a threesome, or Kyle and Cara knock boots one more time to be done. Because this is ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. Georgia gets down on the killing floor, and in my mind, I'm looking at my DVR, and it says only a minute left. I'm like, you gotta be freaking kidding me. You made me watch this entire episode to build up the drama that leads to the end that's not concluded at the end, and I have to wait all freaking week for possibly one elimination now because y'all want to stretch the hell out of these shows because y'all kicked half the crew off. I was not here for it. This episode was pretty juicy and boring at the same time, mainly because it was about Wes and his politicking. But at the same time, I can't wait till next episode to see who Georgia's going to pick. Who do you think Georgia's going to pick? Who do you think she's going to pick? I hope she doesn't pick Davon. That's what I'm saying. I hope she doesn't pick Davon because I want Davon to make it to a final. That's really what I want. I want her to make it to the final. If not for anything else, she definitely beasting in these eliminations and she's coming back. So, you know what I'm saying? I respect Davon. I think she's great for TV. Her post commentary is always off the chain. But Davon, girl, I'm gonna need you to start winning these freaking competitions. What I need y'all to do right now is leave comments below and let me know who do you think Georgia is going to pull down on the killing floor. I am Wesley from A Connection TV on YouTube, and I would love it if you could subscribe to aconnectiontv.com. Once again, shout out to 300 some odd subscribers already, but let's get that to 1,000. Can we? Love you so much. Thank you for watching. Deuces.
Put my arm around you. I'ma treat you like a queen. I'm a jungle man, man dingle-ding-a-ling. African marauder.
So you're not gonna tell me the real reason you're here?
I wanted to see you.
That sounds good, beautiful. But what's the real reason?
Why do you think I'm hiding something?
Because I'm not stupid. You are a very calculated woman. 3 words that are dangerous together.
So true.
So talk.
Look, I don't know what you want me to say, but I figured you'd be happy.
My dick is happy.